Hello YouTube, this is Darkon603, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Transformers Beast Hunters Voyager Shockwave. Shockwave is a pretty faithful representation to its show counterpart, including with the hose that's actually screen accurate, how it's placed, and other things like that. And it's got a really nice, sleek design, and looks really menacing, actually. I'm really happy that they made the Shockwave. For a while, I was kind of doubting that they were going to make it just because it took so long to make it. I thought they were going to skip him, but it's a good thing Hasbro Takara decided to finally release it. The Takara release of this figure is kind of a almost darker shade of purple, almost kind of bluish in some shots than this release. But this obviously is the Hasbro version. It's the regular purple version. Let's quickly go out some of the features that he has. He's got this giant laser cannon thing. When we press this button, does this pretty cool gimmick, makes it look like a missile's firing or about to shoot something. Also almost has this light up gimmick thanks to the clear plastic, making it have a light piping gimmick. So it's interesting, but at the same time it's kind of stupid because it doesn't stay in place, and kind of preferred it, I guess, if it was like one piece that I guess would just shoot a missile rather than spin around like that. But it's cool, I guess they decided to give that. He's got a regular hand here, obviously. You could just put in like a blaster or something in there if you wanted to. He's got pegs on the side of his arm here that allows you to also peg in other things on it. Let's quickly go on to some of the other things that you could do with it. You can remove this hose if you don't want it, because it does hinder the articulation if you keep it on. You can just kind of fold this piece up, kind of slide him in. It goes into a little groove inside here. So it kind of just wraps around and plug it in like so. I'm going to keep it off just because we kind of need to do that for transformation anyway. You can pull these back fins up so that it gives it a more spikier look. So let's give it another shot of it. Okay. You can kind of see it back here. It's got these as well on his head. So let's quickly go into its articulation. Arms can go 360. There's a single elbow joint. You can turn 360 via swivel here. His hand's on a ball joint, so it allows free movement. It's really tight on the side, so it kind of goes in and out actually. So this is obviously not articulated because it's a giant piece there, but I guess you could consider that a turning and articulation point. But shoulders can also go down. Once again, 360. Actually, this has a double 360 movement because up here via swivel you can move this arm 360. It's rather tight, so turns around. So yeah, you could turn around 360 if you wanted to. And it's got another one actually down here, the bottom here. So it's got 2 points of there, and it's got a single elbow joint that can go back and forth here. His shoulders are spring-loaded, so he can move them up, and obviously forces go down. It's got no waist articulation, thanks to its transformation scheme. He does have articulation in the legs, but the problem is the way that it's a little bit too tight, and the way that it's molded doesn't allow for really good free movement. Causes balance issues. Quickly go down to that. So you can't really do much with the legs, it just kind of sticks out, so you're kind of just stuck in that position there. So as you can see here, it's going to look weird if you do. I guess you can kind of turn his legs like that, so you can have some movement, maybe like that. I don't know, it looks weird now, but he's got a single knee joint, which allows movement to like a 90-degree angle. His feet can pivot now, but it can't go left and right. So that's pretty much it for its articulation. let's go on with this transformation now. First, what you're gonna have to do is pull down the chest panel. So it kind of just sits there for now. Tend to turn the head first so that it's easier for you later on. What you do is now pull this entire back piece up. Let's pull these down again. You pull these four up so they kind of go out. Helps with creating like a tread effect later. Then make sure that you bend out legs all the way and you turn them around like that. Bend these and pull them outward. Same with the other side. Push these pieces down so that it can create the front wheels. Vehicle mode. Then what you're going to do is pull this down, and there's little grooves here that on the side. Legs. Which these fold it into. Kind of just slide them in. So sometimes it causes stress marks, so be careful. Mine's already slightly stressed. Not too bad, but getting kind of stressed there. Then just fold in like that. So it just kind of sits down like that. Next, here comes some asymmetrical problems. What you got to do here is move this piece down, but you leave that alone. Then you pull this outward, turn this around, and this will peg in to these pegs here. Kind of just have to fiddle around so that it allows you to fold in here. Let's see. So, okay, good. Pull these outward here. And then this other arm goes actually at the bottom. Oh, great, it unpegged. One moment. Okay. Next, what you're going to do is fold these down. It just kind of pegs in, a hole right here to a peg right there. Unfortunately, this kind of just sits there. It doesn't do anything. You can't hide it. It's unfortunate. So, here is Beast Hunter's Voyager Shockwave, and the camera is falling, which is not good. Looks really nice in vehicle mode. Treads here have wheels at the bottom, but the problem is the plastic treads kind of, if you don't have a good enough surface, it doesn't help slide the entire vehicle mode. Oh shoot, it almost fell off the table. This also still works in vehicle mode, so that's really nice, I guess. This vehicle mode's kind of weird looking. It's some kind of Cybertronian tank thing. Number 360 look. His head's kind of sticking out there, which is unfortunate, but at least it's turned around so you don't see his eye. There's some clear plastic here, so you could just see through there. So, yeah, this is a really nice figure. I'm happy that Hasbro Takara has released this. Say pick them up if you haven't. Be on the lookout, because at some places it's actually kind of hard to find. So, really nice figure in my opinion, and I say he's a worthwhile pickup. Please comment. Oh, actually, I forgot one last thing before I end the video. It comes with these optional, like, Beast Hunters weird pieces. Just kind of slide in. You can also do it in vehicle mode, rope mode, but it looks weird, so I'm just going to show it off in vehicle mode. This thing would plug in. Sometimes it tends to not work. Okay. Let's just say it's plugged in. Okay. We also got these claw-looking things. Just plugs into a hole. It plugs into the holes that are on the front of the wheels here. So just kind of just slide them in. They're like a rubbery plastic, so there's some layaway. And you can have some kind of weird beast tank looking thing. I really don't like these parts, so I just rather keep them off. So let's just take them off, and anyways, please comment or subscribe. Check out Hirotaku, check out Tokyo News, check out the channels listed below, and I'll see you later, YouTube. Bye.